Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Aggressors, Ancient Rome, a brand new 4X strategy game out and published by Slitherine and Matrix Games. It is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ancient empire during the sort of early ancient or late ancient period, during the rise of Rome, during the Roman Republic, starting in around 270-something BC, and progressing, I think, to the early 80s. I think there's like 250 turns or so, although I'm not really sure. In this video, I will be continuing a series that I've been running for 3 episodes now. We started off in 270-something, and essentially the Romans were at war with Epirus, the Greek city-state that brought elephants to Italy, and waged several very destructive battles and conflicts against the Roman Republic, which eventually Rome would overcome. Well, in our first video, we did overcome those challenges, although there were no elephants, and we defeated the Ephesians, kicking them off the Italian peninsula. In our second video, we went to war with Carthage, so we're in the process of fighting the First Punic War. The Carthaginians invaded Italy. They landed several legions on the Italian peninsula in the south, and after a bit of bloodshed and struggle and back and forth, we were able to defeat their initial invasions. And in this video, we're continuing that conflict. The conflict's been going for a couple of years. The Carthaginians continued to periodically land troops on the Italian peninsula. What little Italian fleet there was has been destroyed, and now we're in the process of continuing to throw back Carthaginian assaults on the Italian peninsula, while I struggle with my own failed understandings of the game mechanics to build a navy, which I will begin to do in this episode around the 10-minute mark. But essentially, the game, in order to build a navy, you have to build a shipyard. In order to build a shipyard, you have to, there's these special buildings. So this is very much like a civilization type of Rome game. At least that's kind of how it feels. Combat's abstracted. You fight the game. You fight the battles in the game at an abstract level. You just kind of click on units. There are unit modifiers and things like that, which influence the outcome of battles. But at the end of the day, you don't have like a tactical combat option. And you build cities by moving settlers around and founding new cities and things like that. But one of the things that I kind of struggled with a little bit in this video in trying to understand was there is a hammer icon in the top left, just to the right of the SPQR button, that allows you to build certain specialized buildings. You can build things like stables, you can build things like shipyards. And shipyards are necessary to build ocean-going naval vessels. And, well, that was my own struggle here in this video, as I failed to recognize that. I do figure it out in a couple of minutes here, but for a little while it was a little bit of frustration just because I didn't know the game as well as I probably should. As a reminder, the stream that this is coming from was done as a first look stream, so the intent is to jump into a game, play it, and learn it while you play. It's not intended to be an expert from the beginning, and that's what we do here. So with that being said, this was taken from a live stream from a couple of days ago. There's quite a bit of battles that are going to be occurring in this stream. You see another battle against the Carthaginians here in southern Italy. We have some of our own troops turned on us. You have supply in this game. So if your units are in a hex where there's no supply, they'll suffer penalties. If the supply is too low, they may desert on you to whoever essentially has supply in that area. They may join the Carthaginians in this case. They did. So we're fighting against Romans who have betrayed our own Roman Republic because essentially the Roman Republic failed to give them adequate supplies and to feed them. And that's some of the forces that we're facing in the south. It is a constant challenge in this game, especially when it comes to amphibious landings. It's a bit of a spoiler alert for a later episode, but if you land troops on hostile territory and you move your fleet away, there will be no supply in that territory unless you take the town first. And so this game models supply. Essentially, if you keep a navy adjacent to your unit as it lands, the navy will provide supplies. If that unit moves inland, as it moves multiple hexes inland, it will lose supply more and more gradually as it moves further and further inland. And eventually it will run out of supply. Or if you move your navy away, it will run out of supply completely. It's a little bit like Order of Battle Pacific, where when you land troops, you need to keep supply ships next to the troop, and if they lose contact with that beach, or if that naval vessel moves away, they'll run out of supply and they'll suffer a penalty. In this game, your troops will often desert to the other side, if there's no supply for them. So managing your supply is important. Once you take a city, that city generates and provides supply. But if you don't have a city and you're trying to make amphibious landings, you need to be very mindful of that. In addition, when you're fighting Carthage, it's even a bigger challenge because Carthage generally has a dominance of the seas. At least in my experience, it's been very challenging trying to build up a navy to challenge them. I will get to that point in this game, in this video, eventually. With that being said, that's enough of me rambling to start the video, just kind of general discussions of the gameplay itself. I will step out and turn it over to myself from the live stream. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Battle. Another draw? Oh, it looks like they defeated me. Shit, their navy's arriving. Are they going to land another army? Bandits attack the traders traveling. You should close trade route. Whatever. Don't really care if we lose traders at the moment. How'd this battle go? It was another draw. Lost about equal to them. Looked at. Reading of Omens is available. No, I don't really want to do any of these state decisions yet. Empire and Sparta signed a confederation. Yes. How strong is this legion here? 9,000 men. A defeat? Come on, guys. What is going on? I can see again, they had a terrain advantage and an experience advantage. We lost 1,800 men. They didn't lose anyone?
Yes.
A draw, but they fell back. Again, they lost fewer men than us, though.
Yes.
We're gonna have you stack with those guys. Alright. I'd like to build a shipyard here. The building. Theoretically, I think I could. Kick everybody out of Rome. Alright, so we've got a garrison in Rome that I think is good. I really want to push these guys back. That's my primary concern. I can't do any more of that right now. I'm worried the Carthaginians might land another army. They certainly moved their fleet up that way. They're going to attack us with another battle. And another army. Ah! We at least defeated that one. Goddamn Carthaginian hordes. Peace proposal. Yes, I want peace with the Furious. There we go. So apparently they won't accept it from me, but they'll propose it to me. They want us to give them citizens. They'll give us iron. Oh, I don't need that. More caravans are being attacked by the Carthaginians. So we won a victory against the Ameliorate cohort. 6,800 Carthaginians were slaughtered by the Marcerius Legion. Meanwhile, this other legion down here, which was the rebelled Romans, I guess, continues to give us fits. Just defeated that legion of ours. Losing like no casualties. These guys are just stubborn as hell. Hey! We beat them! Goddamn traitors. We eventually overwhelmed them. God, I'm so dumb. All I have to do is click here. Click here. Goddamn shipyard, wherever I can. Apparently I can't build that on some of those. Oh my god. It's that easy. Yours truly is an idiot. Ich bin blöd. Ich bin blöd. We're going to build 2 shipyards. One in the Adriatic. We're going to build one in the Mediterranean. We're going to start building a fucking navy. Alright, guys. Finally, I figured it out. Can you guys still hear me? You're saying it got quiet. Hello, hello, hello. Can you still hear? Sorry if I'm being weird. Alright, yeah, I just wasn't talking because I was trying to look up how to build the... I can't believe it was up here the whole time and I was just being dumb. Anyway, I'm not really paying a ton of attention to up here. I probably should. So what if we... Like, what I don't know is... Is there, like... I don't know if by giving, like, support here, if it costs me money. I'm assuming it'll cost me gold, right? Something? Or food? Got a healthy surplus of food, so let's... I don't know what that birth policy does. Telling people to have sex. But, goddamn Carthaginians keep landing troops in our territory. No, I'm not going to cancel peace with anyone. No, I'm not going to trade people. Yes, I will agree to trade map. Except signing peace treaty from the Iberian tribes. Yes, I don't want to be at war with you. Low population. Population's low because I'm at war and we're losing a lot of casualties. So I'm trying to give people a reason to go have babies. Game doesn't really tell me what the grants are, though. If I go all out, like, I don't know...
Yes.
I don't want you guys fighting. Shattered. They look like pestilence, so I'm hoping I can overwhelm them pretty easily. Yes, we overwhelmed and destroyed them. A victory against the Kezabalit cohort. 7,000 soldiers wiped out by the Romans. Good for army morale. Now you're going to go to this quarry, and then you're going to go attack this gold mine. We're going to take that land back from the Carthaginians. Another victory, retaking our own gold mine. Rebuild that stone quarry.
Yes.
But I don't understand, and this is another one of those things, is I don't understand self-heal in turn. Apparently self-heal is an option. I thought you had to move him back to the city, though. That's what I remember the tutorial telling me. But if not, it'd be great if these guys get back to full strength. See if they do. But we destroyed that Carthaginian invading army. We're in the process of building 2 shipyards. We're going to start churning out naval vessels and building a fleet. And hopefully then we can force the Carthaginians to the peace table. I don't care about Athens and your wars over there. New technology, stables are invented. The Roman Republic, they want to give a trade proposal. And of my choice. I don't want to give citizens influence. I don't really want to give any of these things. No, I don't understand these proposals. They're question mark. You want to sign peace treaty from the Celtic tribes? Yes, I don't want to be at war with them.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, god damn it. I wanted to click on the mine and rebuild it.
Yes.
Apparently self-healing didn't do anything. They're moving back to Rome. So, the shipyard done yet? I can only build boats. It's not what I'd like. Galley! Yes, that's what we want. We want to build galleys. Alright, change specialization from boats to galleys. And build a navy that will make the world tremble. We build another shipyard because I really want to build another shipyard. I don't have enough gold. Why don't we have enough gold? Oh, we're giving a bunch of money away to support people having babies. All right, I gotta bring the baby making down a little bit. Does look like our population has increased a bit though. All right, so I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, just a little bit. Carthage is going to land more troops in our soil. That's great, because what isn't... Anyway. No, not going to go to war with people. We'd give them 5 gold and 1 civilian stuff. No. Alright, so they continue landing soldiers behind our lines.
Yes.
Oh. Alright. These guys recover. Alright, so they're gonna heal. I finally figured that out. Go figure, there's a button for that. And we're gonna race this legion to the south to deal with this new invasion. We also have another legion over here.
Yes.
These guys are at full strength, so we're gonna send them south as well. Alright, we're not gonna mess around anymore. Meanwhile, population is declining again, I guess. Or at least it's still a problem, not declining. Gold. 6. Oh. Alright, let's... Can we rebuild this? Alright. We're still finishing building the galleys, which are going to go to war soon. Meantime, Carthage is going to attack our legion and destroy it, apparently. That's great. So apparently when you have units stacked, they don't help each other defend, which seems like a problem. Coal deposit has been found. Alright, so we see this battle here. They lost 2,900 men. We lost 6,500. Apparently, again, there's no stacking. Seems... Oh, that's annoying. These guys need to go to Rome to heal, I guess. Let's self-heal. Yeah, no. They need to go to Rome. And all these other legions are coming south.
Yes.
Fresh legion versus the Carthaginian hordes. Apparently did nothing. Inflicted some casualties, but the fight was a draw. So our second legion's going to come down and attack these guys. We can be heroes just for a day. All right, so we just eliminated another Carthaginian legion. Now what we really need is some frickin' boats. I don't have enough resources to build a boat. That's great. So I need more gold to build a navy. So I think I kind of overextended myself a little bit. That's okay. This gold mine is producing again. Our gold reserves are going up again. So we're playing the long game, Carthage. We're playing the long game. I didn't even look to see if our population's still going up. Completed the military superiority victory condition by 52%. Okay. We're building up our army. Stone quarry is 20%. Rebuild that. Meanwhile, you take a look here. This legion is 10,000. Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. That's what I was trying to do. Celius Legion has withdrawn to Rome. The other legions are back up to full strength. So we've actually got Cassius Legion, Principes, and the Marsilius Legion. We can rename these, by the way, as well. But Rome is well defended right now, I think. I just have no way to strike at the enemy. Fuck. I hate this. Don't auto-select the next unit. Ugh.
Yes.
Really annoying when it auto-selects the next unit for you. I have no desire for it to do that, and I'm ending up spending gold and shit on things I don't want to spend on. Ixar's Praetorians? I mean, I could do that. I could start naming our legions after the viewers. Another Carthaginian army. Apparently 2. Oh. 2 Carthaginian legions just landed on our coasts. Also a fleet up here in the north. I'm going to move one of our legions out of Rome. Hopefully they're not going to land troops to the north of us, but they might.
Yes.
Let's attack these guys. Hopefully we can destroy them before they damage any of our mines or anything like that. That battle was a defeat, although interestingly enough the Carthaginians lost more men than we did. I wonder if there's a stack penalty. The game doesn't really do a good job of communicating to me if there's a penalty for the fact that they fought multiple battles, but it does seem to they seem less effective. Morale battle penalty. Oh, more battles penalty. There you go. So they do get penalized for fighting multiple battles in a single turn. So we've driven them back.
Yes. Yes.
Militates. Already moved. All right. think we have enough money to build galley now. Hey, yep. All right, so we're gonna build a galley. Got gold. Population is kind of shrinking still. I don't need that settler. They'll give me some population back to sell the settler up. Anyway, so that's the situation. They're probably going to evacuate this troop now that I've defeated him, but we'll see. This war has been going on forever, it feels like. The 1-year-long turns could mean you really blast through history pretty darn quick. I feel like that's a little bit of a rotation here. City defense. A research here. We can do city defense. Militates cavalry with a riding school. Casting, we don't have enough resources for. Cost me. Gold. Not going to research anything right now. Apparently we won a victory. Brudium. Won 2 victories here. Carthaginians apparently, I guess, were trying to break out of their situation, and they were basically destroyed, or about to be destroyed. We should finish them off there. We just did. The Carthaginian force wiped out, 2,600 men destroyed, Basilisk's Legion. Apparently there are 2 of them down here, both of them nearly destroyed, so we're going to finish off 2 Carthaginian legions. Really? Only drew them. Got one of the...
Yes.
Wait a minute. Did I just skip that unit? God damn it, There. So the whole auto thing is really annoying. Anyway, we just finished off that other Carthaginian legion. So 2 Carthaginian, or cohorts, I guess, now destroyed in this one turn. Carthaginian navy is approaching. They're building a galley. One more turn till it's finished. Go ahead and build a galley over here. So we're really going to build our navy up as much as we can. Resources are declining on food, but we've still got, I think, some in stockpile. We'll see how this all plays out. Yeah. You lost 0 men. It was a draw. Okay. And they're going to land troops behind us again, probably. See, that vessel had troops on board. Don't ask me about technology right now. No. Not going to cancel peace. Yes, I will. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for part 3 of our look of Aggressors, Ancient Rome, a new 4X strategy game out by Matrix and Slitherine Games. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Let me know your thoughts below on if this is something you'd like to see more of or not. In this video, we finally learned how to build ships and started to build a navy. We threw back several more Carthaginian assaults on the Italian peninsula, some of which continue. And we have fought a war of attrition on the high seas with the Carthaginian navy, which seems to always crush our navies, but we just keep building more and more ships, and hopefully we'll eventually overwhelm them. The economy is kind of hanging in there. Our gold is a tenuous situation at best. Our population has declined by over 600,000 since the game started a little over 20 years ago. But nonetheless, we're hanging in there. We're slaughtering Carthaginian troops on the beaches of Italy, and we're hopefully starting the process of preparing a counteroffensive against the Carthaginians in the not-too-distant future. That's the situation. Italy seems somewhat secure, although constantly under threat. The rest of the war has largely been outside of our realm due to influence, but in our next videos, we will hopefully begin the process of taking the war back to the Carthaginians. Until next time, though, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you as always for watching, and until next time, I'm out.